7 hours of work and as the amendment and taken and with the reporting of finances removed for the use of the car.
Okay, could you elaborate that on that more?
Jesus Christ, Tracy!
Because in the past we've determined that you are not very clear on the agreement, right? Anything else?
Oh, Jesus Christ, you're adding shit again!
What am I adding?
What else am I supposed to fucking say? What else am I supposed to say? That covers it.
Does it? That covers the whole agreement. What have you mucked up this month and every other month, basically, since the agreement got put in play?
The payments. I have to make sure I make the payments by the first Friday of every month.
And you have to avidly work with that work time. You have to avidly work to putting this into a non-toxic, appropriate living environment, right?
Yes.
And yes, I shouldn't have had to tell you the payments. And you shouldn't have concluded that meant I was adding more stuff to it. Did I ever make it unclear that you didn't have to make the payments?
No.
And how is that adding more stuff to it? Moving forward.
You have a direction right now.
Well, we have put something in play until you come up with a direction, and what was it?
So we talked again July 6th at 11 a.m. And I have to have something up and running and working by then. Use of the car.
Independent living in a non-toxic, emotional, mental, and physical environment. So if that's part and principle of using the car, that Tracy does not get interfered with and she can live an independent life, that's what I expect to all be put in play. Ready?
What?
The direction is moving forward.
You have a direction right now.
Well, we have put something in play until you come up with a direction, and what was it?
I need the car park.
You want to elaborate?
Let's get elaborate. There's parts in the fucking driveway or whatever.
Dates, times, how it's going to change, all of that, so that we know you're clear on where we're going.
Ridiculous.
I'm not being ridiculous. How many times does a day or a week later say, oh, you didn't know? So if you have to reiterate this in your own words so that we know we're on the same page, you see how you won't be confused.
So we talked again July 6th at 11 a.m. And I have to have something up and running and working by then. Car stays parked until we talk again in July 6th at 11. And I have to put a plan in play so that we can live independent lives. You can feel safe. And live in a non-toxic environment. Done.
Okay, and we both know that that should incorporate all deals of car, house, payments, all that kind of shit, right?
Yeah.
And the things we're all aware of have to be put in there in detail, okay?
Yeah.
Now, the place that it went astray last was, if you don't have a way to make it into work, you are under the understanding that that is your responsibility to figure out your own ways to and from work, right?
Yeah.
And you cannot threaten me or blame me because it is your fault you don't have access to the car, right?
No.
Pardon me?
No.
You realize it is your fault that you do not have access to the car.
I know it said yes.
Okay, well, I didn't hear it. And I will not be held responsible or hear any more threats or BS about it.
Yeah.
And and you are willingly opting to go this direction.
Not willingly opting. I haven't got a choice.
Okay, you have a choice to not wait till July 6th, right?
If I knew what I was doing.
Okay, you could figure it out today. You've had over 6 months. You could figure it out by Thursday or the following Sunday or the following Thursday, and you turn down all those options too, right?
Yeah.
So that's the first date you could confirm with me that you would be willing to do this, right?
Yes.
Do you have another date that might be doable?
Oh.
Can you please state what way we are going moving forward so that I know we are on the same page?
I've been playing. Going by the 6th of July.
Can you elaborate?
Not really.
What will be happening with the car in the meantime?
It's there.
So you don't care whether it sits there, sits somewhere else, or moves all around then, right?
Well, it's not going to be used, but it's going to be sad that it's in the driveway.
Alright, I was going to try and recoup some money, but that's fine. We'll leave it sitting there doing nothing. What?
You're going to recoup some money.
Throw a $50 Niagara Parks pass on it that's good till the end of 2025 and rent it out to some tourists while they're here. Because then they get free parking too.
Legally.
Pardon me?
You can't do that legally.
What do you mean you can't do that legally?
Never mind.
Why do you say you can't do that legally?
Because you need special insurance for that.
Turo provides it.
He's talking about the insurance. You have to have special insurance.
What? Well, maybe you shouldn't have said it was illegal if you don't really know what it's about, right? Then we wouldn't be having to have this part of the conversation, correct?
Still don't.
Turo is a ride-sharing app where you share your car when you're not using it.
Yeah.
And they do everything legally. Oh my God! Imagine that. There's a whole app for it. If it was illegal, would there be hundreds of thousands of people doing it in countries all over the world? When you offered up that information, did you do any research or did you have any knowledge on this?
How could I? You just told me about it.
Well, then if you have no knowledge on it, why are you even questioning my thought process?
Sorry, I shouldn't have.
Because do you think before I came up with that idea, I actually thought about it and looked into it? It's where private people can loan out their cars when they're not using them.
Yeah, just like the houses.
Right. So if you know it's legal for houses, why do you think it's illegal for cars?
Well, yeah, Tracy, I said I was wrong. Leave it.
Well, maybe you need to leave it in the first place and not question me or tell me things you know nothing about. Knowing me, do you think I would do something illegal?
No.
Knowing me, do you think I would venture into something that is illegal?
No.
Without researching it. So why would you tell me I can't do that because it's illegal?
But I was just trying to offset some of the costs of the car if you didn't end up going for it. But you would rather think that that's illegal and you would rather it be parked. So I've just parked that idea as well because of your attitude. But could you imagine if I could have got $2,000-3,000 renting the car while you're not driving it? Then if I did sell it for undervalued, do you see how you wouldn't have to come up with the extra?
Yeah.
So maybe before you just ditch on what I say, maybe you should think that I'm still thinking about the best interest of both people in this household.
Okay.
But because you automatically attacked, I'm not going through the work and effort to do that now. But there's no point in me wasting any more time on it. because Shane would prefer to have the car parked in the driveway doing nothing. Your choice.
You can make some money on it.
No. I had a good thought process.
What's my choice?
No, I meant, sorry, wrong term of words. You made your choice, is what I should have said.
Oh, okay.
By accusing me, by telling me I was doing something illegal when it's not something I generally do, and it's so far outside of my typical behavior.
By you just automatically assuming I was doing something wrong when I was trying to do something for the benefit, whether you keep the car, you sell the car, whatever, you see how it would have taken money off the amount.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was trying to do the right thing, and basically, you called me a criminal. So why should I waste my time and effort trying to bring down the cost of that car for you?
Why can't you use that same clear thinking to come up with a direction for the vehicle for your own use?
I couldn't think. I said I didn't know what way to go.
You've had how many months to come up with that information? Since November. How long did you have to come up with the rental information? But when we had an agreement in place for you to use that car, prior to me even purchasing the car, in 6 months you can't comply to it. Please tell me how both those sentences make sense when you say you can't figure it out today. But you can rationally tell me why everything I would be doing was criminal. So if I had rented it even 3 weeks out of the next month, I probably would have brought in about $1,800. Do you see how that would have covered the extra if we had to sell it, maybe? So maybe you just shouldn't automatically assume I'm being a bitch all the time. And I'm wrong all the time.
Yeah.
So what do you think my intention was that for? Your best, my best effort of making a bad situation good?
Yeah.
And instead you managed to turn it and twist it and make me the bad person. The criminal, actually. How does that work?
You tell the police I stole your car.
Oh, I stole my car. I told the race that we had.
What exactly did you tell them for when they call back?
I told them that I can't. Oh, well, you mean the other night? No, I didn't tell them to stole the car. We were talking, and then said you wouldn't be available for an hour, and then came back. And you asked me about why I was parking in the parking garage, and I asked why. Well, look around, and I looked, and the car was gone. So I said, park it somewhere else. That's all I told them. They asked me if I wanted to be charged. I told them no.
Yeah, they did say that. So they also said, well, if I take in a car, that they have the right to charge me.
I don't want that to happen.
They told me to return the car to where I got it from.
Yeah.
I said, and you think I'm putting it back there where it should be parked during the day? Are you guys allowed to park during the day there now?
No.
And they said, yeah, it can be parked there. No, it can't.
They say it. There's no parking.
Well, I don't know, but they said that you and your boss okayed it being left there for however long you were in the hospital.
But we did.
Well, right?
We weren't even asked.
Well, that's what I was told.
Well, they lied to you then.
I said, if you think I'm running around and getting his car ever again after the last trip he went to the hospital, I have to go and get it from the repair garage, pay for it, get Linda to do it, then get my dad to help me pick it up the second time and everything. If you think I'm running and getting somebody else to move that car crazy. They did threaten to charge me and everything.
Evan's got Mike locked up in the safe in the office over there.
Okay, so maybe if I returned it to the property, maybe Evan was going to relocate it to a different location. Maybe it's something you didn't hear about. What?
That you probably put in the parking garage if the work was done.
Okay, see, I didn't know Evan had the key.
Yeah.
So maybe that's information I didn't know about. Maybe you didn't know that they discussed that returning the car to the property would be the workplace would be the appropriate thing and that Evan would move it. Maybe neither of us had those facts.
And he grabbed the key from me because he was going to get one of the guys and take him drive around the area, see if they could find the car, and then we're going to bring it back.
Do you think I would randomly park the car anywhere near the Niagara area? With the way the parking keys are in Clifton Hill area.
What he said.
Okay.
In the Clifton Hill area.
Well, okay, the tourist area. Is there any reason we're parking down there?
Probably put it in the Marriott's lot and they wouldn't even know it was there.
No, I would know it doesn't belong there, so is that something I could do?
No.
Right, so I'm not going to break the law. Regardless. No. But no, you're not flipping the car to credit. So I'm avoiding my appointment so they don't charge me. In the meantime, you're getting the cops. You're causing the cops to want to charge me. Or the social workers to want to charge me. How is this fair?
Well, not fair. They asked me about the tax being signed. Yeah, it is.
They asked you about the what?
Back of the ownership being signed. I said, yes, it is.
Oh, I have to listen back on that. But they said that they did not believe me on that, and if that was the case, I had to either come in and show proof, or I had to promise to have the ownership changed over to my name by Monday. That's how the cops left it with me. So no, you can't just arbitrarily decide to go a different way after I've been told I have to go one way or another with the cops.
Was that when they first called you? When all this stuff was going down?
That was probably on the third call. I'm not sure.
Because the cop that had called you came up to me when I was in the back of the other car and asked the ownership was signed, and I sent them back, and I said yes. If I wanted you charged, I said no. And about you were going to go Monday and turn it into your name.
No, I did not tell them that. I specifically said I'm not doing that till I work this out with Shane. Because we have an agreement in say. I'm not agreeing to something you arbitrarily tell me to do.
That's something you told me.
Yeah, well, no, she tried to get me to say that too. No, I did not agree to that with her.
Okay. I didn't say you did. I was just giving you information.
Yeah, no. I refuse to. And that's when, well, if you're going to be difficult, we'll just have you charged. I said that's clearly not the agreement I made with Shane. And I'm not making any changes to the agreement until it's in writing by lawyers. And that's what I also told you when you said you were just going to pay it out of your friggin' thing. I said no to that. We're not moving forward anything unless it's done by lawyers. Because the problem is with you, my paperwork, my handwritten paperwork is held up with everybody else. Every court case, police and everything. But you know the reason it's held up? It's because nobody else lies about it. We both say, yeah, we signed that under that agreement, right?
Okay.
You are the first person that has ever lied and told them it's something that it's not. That's why my paperwork not being legally lawyer signed is not working. So yes.
Today, but I didn't say it wasn't true. I told him what the agreement was.
It doesn't matter. You said it to the social worker. You said it to the other police officers. said it so many times, it doesn't matter if that one particular time they misunderstood you, Shane. You said it to Camilla, you said it to everybody that I've taken your car and everything. And then I'm holding it hostage and all that shit. You know you've been doing that repetitively. Stay with the house. Oh, the house is yours. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, get out. No, you've been doing it left, right, and center, Shane. So don't deny it. I won't accept that behavior. 1 second. We are not going forward on any agreements until something is solid put in place. So that's the other thing with, no, I'm just paying off the car through the line of credit and screw you. No, that's not happening. You on the clear path now? So you might want to rethink your thoughts while you have time to think about things. Well, I'm still working on that, eh? So why did I get you the car originally? Yes. And what were the I can't think of the word I'm looking for. But the only reasons I would put that in play for you. Yep. And stop harassing me, right? Yeah. Do you think calling the cops on me, making me deal with cops and social workers and people telling me I'm a criminal, do you think that's considered not harassing me? Yep. Yep. Okay. Get your shit done on your own. But unless it's fair to both parties, I will not sign anything, and I want everything done legal, lawyer-wise now.